Check one. Check two. We are live. We're live. We're also alive. Checking on our own health. Taking care of our health. Checking the deadly COVID. Am I dying? Mommy, am I dying? I feel ill. Am I dying? Oh no. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the program today. How you doing, man? How you doing today? Marcus Conti working on a sick day. Oh yeah, man. How you doing, everybody? How's everybody doing? Right? I got the. It looks like we're gonna try to figure out if I got the COVID or not. That's all right. That's what we're gonna do today. I got the test. I got Dr. Conti has got his equipment out. I already did the blood pressure and the pulse and listening to the breathing. Right. So I woke up with some symptoms. I'll give you a little background. On Thursday, I was feeling a little ill and very mild. And it looks like the symptoms got progressively more. So at this point, I would say that I have the flu, right, or a bad cold or COVID-19. I don't know which one it is. But the government is telling me that COVID, if you recall, right, I mean, after all, we locked down an entire world for the symptoms that I'm experiencing at this moment, right? So I'll tell you about those symptoms, and I don't know. I don't know what the result of the test is. I haven't opened it yet. This is one of the free tests that we're going to do. It's a free government. Oops, wrong way. Free government test, right? I sent away for these a long time ago, and it's a self-test at home, results in 15 minutes. And I feel like I'm advertising. You too can check your own COVID-19 status. So very, very serious topic. You can't catch COVID watching the show, luckily. Someone will say, you got people sick because they watched your show and and COVID slipped through the fucking cracks, man. It's your fault. Now, how exactly did a healthy human being like me, who has very, very little contact with other people, how did I get sick? Well, suspect number one, you want to know who suspect number one is? Look, I have beautiful white teeth now. They're fake as a motherfucker. But I was at the dentist, right? The dentist. Where else on earth do you have two people, you have four hands in your mouth at once, right? That's what it is, man. The fucking, I don't want to blame anybody, but if I had to, right, you gotta figure out how you got sick, right? And why haven't I haven't been sick in 4 years. Last time I was sick was the original COVID, right before the pandemic. It was February 2020, and sick like, oh my God, sandpaper in your throat. Now the symptoms are pretty real. You can hear my voice is very, very deep and fucked up right now. But I'm able to function. I'm for the most part cognitive and aware. So we're gonna have fun with this, man. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna find out. You're gonna find out with me. Again, I have the sealed thing right here, right? The sealed test, and we're gonna do that. It's gonna take 15 minutes to find out the results. So stand by. Thank you all, everybody, for joining me. Infinity Martini on the wrench. Weevil Girls in the house too. Peter Gutwin. William Smith, William R. Hall. I'll try not to cough in your ear. Weasley is here as well. Jim Gerard, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Note to self, pull away from Mike before you cough. I'm drinking hot mint tea. All right, so this is real, So we don't want to. Nobody wants to die of COVID, and I certainly don't want to die from anything. But I blame the Chinese, man. I still blame the fucking Chinese and the military hacks, right? They created the thing, right? They created it, just trying to sell their vaccine or whatever the fuck reason. Start a war, right? Kill people with it. Marcus, in the morning, I'm live every morning, Monday through Thursday. Hopefully, YouTube will allow us to speak. I mean, this is just an honest, right? How much more? I got to ask the potential censors of this program, right? How much more vigorously honest could I possibly be, right? I have absolutely no agenda. All I know is that I'm going to take this. I have symptoms, and I'm going to take this test, and we're all going to see the result point blank, right? And I accept those results. Whatever those results are, I accept. All right, and so this should be a fascinating show. I don't know. I mean, if you're watching this, don't fucking advance to the end to see if I got it or not. Right? Just watch the whole program. Watch the whole program and let the suspense build, because it's fucking far more interesting that way. If you're watching live, you have no idea. Like I don't. I have no idea what the result will be. So every morning at 9 a.m. we have these fascinating programs on Monday through Thursday. As long as we're still alive. I actually like my voice this way. You said you want diamonds in a ring of gold. You could sing with the voice. Right? It's a singing voice. A singing voice. It gets you right in the throat, man. So there you go, man. I have a website, and so here's the symptoms for the record. These are the symptoms of COVID-19. I Googled symptoms of COVID-19 today. And they are fever or chills. Check. I don't know if I have a fever because I don't have a thermometer. I don't see the value much in that, but I do feel feverish. I feel a little flush. And chills, yes. Cough, absolutely. Definitely a cough. Shortness of breath or difficulty breathing. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. You try to take a deep breath and you cough. So that makes it shortness of breath. Fatigue, yes. I have definitely leg pain, back pain, neck. I'm a runner, so I was gonna go out and run yesterday, and it was just I had a pass. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna sleep. I tried to lay down, and I have been doing yoga every day. That feels better. That's actually breaking news. When you have symptoms like this, the recommendation is to total rest. But what does that mean? Yoga is a restful state of the body. When you're doing yoga, your body relaxes. When you're standing, inverted, and the blood is settling in other places in the body, moving around, you're actually in a very restful place. And I did find some. I find I find that there was, my report is that there is relief from yoga with these symptoms that I'm having right now. The other thing is, I could tell you that restless mind, because I meditate a lot, I don't really experience a lot of that, a lot of the agitation in the mind, the mind jumping around from story to story. But I could tell you, as you get sick and as you get a little, if you're weak, if you feel the weakness, your mind tends to do that. It tends to jump around. So I don't know if I'm going to jump off a building or something and kill myself. But there's definitely that. So those symptoms, check. Now, those are the symptoms of, according to the CDC, those are the symptoms of COVID, right? What are the symptoms of the flu? It's funny. Symptoms of flu today, and they all compare COVID-19 and flu. Now, they've become one, it seems, when you search it. All right, so it's the same symptoms, ironically, from COVID-19 to flu. Fever and chills. Yes, I have those. Chills, yes. Cough, yes. Fatigue, yes. Sore throat. Yeah, it's starting to happen because I keep coughing. Runny or stuffy nose. Yeah, definitely. Muscle pain and aches, headache, vomiting, or diarrhea. Now, I had a very piercing headache on the onset, and I took one Advil and it completely went away. I don't have any headache anymore. Vomiting, I was a little nauseous the first day as well. It was like discovering that you're pregnant. I go, ugh, and I had a little bit of a heave, but nothing came out. So all of these symptoms, it sounds like I have them all, right? And I don't know. Again, this test is now to determine the deadly COVID-19, right? So if I test positive for the deadly COVID-19, right, I got a fucking problem, right? It seems. So those are the symptoms. I am symptomatic at this moment, and I acknowledge that. How long? It's no better time to do it while you're sick, right? This is a good time to do it. This is how you do it, right? You check yourself, right? This is how you take care of your fucking self, man. Right? Don't go to the dentist, right? I have to go back to that dentist again for a little adjustment. And what am I gonna say? Don't touch me, right? The dentist's hands are in your fucking mouth. And this particular dentist did say and was out sick for a week. Right? And so there I am standing there, and after her week, and I got sick. Right? I got sick because now is there a direct link between the medical profession, the way the medical profession treats people, and my current condition? Yeah, absolutely. That's a direct connection. Go to the doctor, come out of there sick. Right? That's what happened to me. Could there have been some other reason why? Oh, there's a good reason. There's another actual benefit. An actual benefit to this is that prior to the symptoms, I was smoking my homegrown tobacco, testing it because I got a new batch from this year. And I started smoking a little bit. I was smoking, on a daily. I was smoking like a couple of times a day, puffing, trying, and I tell you now, man, to even consider inhaling smoke with these lungs right now, the way I feel, I think I would die if I tried to do that. So it's COVID-19 is a cure for tobacco smoking. I think it prevents you from smoking. You don't want to smoke. Now, hold on a second. Where's my fucking applause? I gotta make that louder. I want to make my applause louder. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. Now I can hear it. I hear it. So one-of-a-kind program today, one-of-a-kind program. How long do the symptoms last? I was just curious. I was curious about this. Some people get worse, again, after they start to feel better. This usually happens 7 to 10 days after their symptoms started. It seems like there's an escalation of symptoms right around 5 to 8 days. I'm on the 5th day, I imagine. I believe it's day 5. So I'm probably the most symptomatic one could be. Here's a video from YouTube. Let's watch. Most common COVID-19 symptoms. I'm going to turn the audio off. Sore throat, ding, ding, ding. Runny nose, check. We got that. Blocked, stuffy nose. Yeah, sort of. Sneezing, yeah, I sneeze all the time. A cough without phlegm. Yeah, both. Headache, check. And cough with phlegm, meaning that it feels like something's stuck in your throat. Hoarse voice. Well, that's clear that I have a hoarse voice. Muscle aches and pains. An altered sense of smell. No, I don't have any altered sense of smell. My smell senses are not diminished either. I can smell everything. I smell mint. So I got to take that off the table too, man. So there you go. So this is the. Let's just talk about the test. We'll break to the markets at 9:30. I'm going to do the test in a second. Just give me a second. I want to get the background in here, and then I'm going to open up the box, and we're going to do the test. I'm going to do it right in front of you, right? And we're going to find out. So this is the iHealth, right? iHealth COVID-19 self-help test. All very, very legitimate from iHealth Labs. It was free. Now it's not free anymore. Now it's $8.99. Right. So these are the ones that the government spent $1 billion to send to everybody. I never opened mine because I didn't have a reason to open it. And now, if you want, covid.gov/tests. Order free at-home tests. I just did this again this morning, and you get 4 new ones, and you have them in your house just for shits and giggles, right? So let's see how the markets are doing. It looks like the Nasdaq's going to open slightly up. Dow Jones Industrial Average is going to open up as well. Friday was a bad day in the markets, Thursday and Friday. So we had a bad week last week, and we'll keep doing that. And then while we're waiting, I'll talk about the war. So there you go, man. So there you go. Let's go over here. Where are we? So, all right. So I'm going to open up the test now. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go, man. Let's go. I got the test here. It's sealed. Go over here for a second. Let's go over here. Yeah. So it's sealed. You can see the seal. And I'm going to break the seal. I'm going to cut the seal. And we're in the box. Right now I'm in the box. I don't remember. I did this once before, but I can't remember what it is. So there's one of these, and what else we got? We got 2 of these. 2 of these things. 2. I don't know what they are, and some other stuff too. Whoa, this is complicated. Step-by-step instructions. Oh shit, man! I might have fucked up here. This is involved, man. This is involved. All right, prepare materials. Test 1. Open the package. Take out the COVID test card in the pouch. COVID test card in the pouch. Open the package. Take out the COVID test pouch. The tube pre-filled with extraction solution. When you are ready to proceed with the test, open the foil pouch. Okay, so there's a swab. Oh, so here we go. So here's the thing you stick up your nose, right? There's the swab. I'm going to open that up right now. I'm going to stick the shit up my nose, man. It's not going to hurt either because it's my hand. I'm not going to hurt myself. I'm just going to jam it up my nose a little bit like you're picking your nose. No problem. So I got that opened. I only need one of everything. Let me get rid of one of everything. All right, so there's the swab. Now this thing, I don't know what this is. I guess the chemical. Let's open up everything. Just rip it open, man. Rip it open. Open it up, man. There's some kind of liquid here. A little liquid. And I guess I don't know what there. So what do you do here? All right, so this is complicated, man. This is fucked up. Man. So, COVID-19 test card in pouch. All right, number 2. We're only up to number 2. Open the package. Take out the COVID-19 test card in the pouch. All right. COVID-19 test card in the pouch. Just bear with me, kids. Bear with me, and then we'll get it going. Man. We're gonna get this shit going, man. So here's the COVID-19 test little thing that they give you, right? Test in 15 minutes. Is it focusing? I want you to see it. So there's the test. And, all right, so we got that open. Okay. Now, oh, I think I need my mother to help me do this. This is a lot of reading, man. This is a lot of fucking reading. Schwab. All right, Schwab. All right. Please look carefully. These are 2 edges on the empty tube. Then squeeze the sealed solution completely into the empty tube. Squeeze the solution into the empty tube. Motherfucker, man. This is crazy, man. All right. I got to start again. Open the package, take out the COVID test card, empty the tube, sealed solution, and swab. When you are ready to proceed with the test, open the foil pouch. Good. Please look carefully. There are 2 edges on the empty tube. 2 edges on the empty tube. 2 edges on the empty tube. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I see that. All right. Please confirm the liquid. Please confirm the liquid level or above edge 2. All right, so you got to take this shit out. It seems like you take this crap out, right? This is the liquid. All right, you take the liquid out and you pour it in, right? Okay. All right, so it looks like you need like a fucking master's degree in you need a master's degree in chemistry to do this. Right? So I got the shit in there now, right? I'm sorry, I thought this would be a lot smoother to do. So I'm gonna twist this in here. It just looks self-explanatory, right? You cover this in. All right, so it looks like I got my solution in there. I've got my tester, and I've got my swab. It hasn't instructed me to swab myself yet. All right, so now, okay, collect the sample. Remove the swab from its package. I did that. And being careful to not touch the tip. All right, I'm not doing that. Please keep the swab package for later use. Yeah, right. All right, whatever. Gently insert the entire absorbed tip a 1/2 to 3/4 inch into your nostril. All right, I'll do that. I don't give a fuck about that. All right, so here you go. All right, I got this shit in my nose. All right. All right, that shit is in there, man. All right, so we're now inoculating the thing, right? All right, gently insert the entire. It feels good, actually. Firmly and slowly brush against the inside of the nostril in a circular medium against the nostril wall. All right, I'm doing that. It feels good. All right. And collection any nasal drainage. Use the same swab. Repeat the same sample. Okay, slowly brush ×5. All right, sure. Good. Tap the tube vertically. All right, tap the tube. It's asking me to tap the tube. Stir. Oh, yeah, now you stir. Oh, I see what you do. Tap the tube vertically. Orange cap to open the tube. All right. Open the tube. Open this tube. Right? I'm going to open the tube. All right. Open the tube. And all right. So if I had this thing up my nose long enough, I feel like my fucking nose is running. All right. So we're going to put this in there. And we're going to swirl it around. There we go. All right. Is that what it's asking me to do? All right. So stir 15 times. Squeeze the side of the tube to expose as much liquid as possible from the swab. And then remove the swab. Screw back the large iron cap. Put the swab back in. So I'm stirring right now. Safely dispose of the swab. Wait a second. Oh, okay. All right. So the liquid was stirring. Stir. Okay, and then I see what you do. Now you put the now once you've done this, so I've got my snot sample in the liquid. I'm stirring. Now it makes sense. Snot sample in the liquid. Stirring, okay. And we're going to dispose of that. And put the screw the cap back on, right? So there's my sample right in there, right? And now, add sample, 3 drops. Okay. Okay, so now it's instructing me to take the sample and add 3 drops in that hole right there. See the hole where it says 3 drops on the screen, right? 3 drops. It's not focusing for some reason. All right, so I'm going to add 3 drops. You'll have to trust me on this one. Let's see. Here we go. So, let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, man, we did it. Okay. Fantastic. All right, so add sample. Okay, let's see if I got it all right. So we're just going to let this thing sit for a second. And add sample. Wow, what a fucking nightmare, man. This shit's crazy. Shit is a lot of work. It's a lot of work to test your own shit, right? Okay, what else do I have to do? So I don't want to knock this thing over. Let's put it someplace in a safe place. We don't need any more of these things. Next, what are we going to do? Test 2. Nostrils, add the drops. Now what? Wait 15 minutes. All right, so it's 9:30. 9:30, perfect. We'll wait, and then we'll get a sample. And then we'll see the results of that thing, right? So let's talk about the markets. Ding, we're open. Holy shit, 9:30. Boom, bang, ba boom, ba boom. While the COVID-19 is kicking in, the test, it looks like the NASDAQ is open. Everything's open. Dow Jones Industrial Average jumped 250 points this morning. We're up 250 in the morning. Why? NASDAQ is up 100. I don't know why, but it is. And S&P 500 is also up. Let's see what happened. NASDAQ is up 100. Why is the NASDAQ so high up? All right, so everything's up and fantastic. So what do we got? NVIDIA up 6 this morning. Everything is green. All technology green. Google up $1. Apple up 92 cents. Apple's going to report earnings this week. So that's why, I don't know. Apple's going to report. If Apple misses earnings, it's going to be fucked up. So Meta, formerly Facebook, up $4. Microsoft up $2 and a half. Tesla up $1.50. S&P 500 is up. How's the war stocks doing? War stocks, there's a war going on right now. Hamas, Hezbollah, fucking killing each other. Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Boeing, all up. Holy vaccine stocks, holy vaccine. You know, it's interesting, too. We can look at how many times I say symptoms of COVID-19. And what do they say? Paxlovid, right? They're trying to sell you drugs while you're taking the test. They're trying to sell you shit to make it to make it go away. Right? Yeah. So what else do we have to do? Well, what's the result? How do you take the result of this thing? So read result. Wait 15 minutes, then read result. We're not ready yet. Should results not be read after 30 minutes? Okay. No, we're gonna read it. We're gonna read it in 15. Right? So look carefully for a C line here. Look carefully for a T line there. Test results. Positive is T. A positive result must be shown both a C line and a T line. A positive result means that viral antigens from COVID-19 were detected. So, all right. Negative is no T. All right, so let's see what we got going on so far. I don't know, man. Gotta wait it out, man. Gotta wait it out. So thank you all for being patient with me. Jason Horsley in the house as well. Skrilla Crow. Is he sick? Yes, I am sick. Yes. If you're coming into the program late, I am doing the COVID-19 test right now because I have symptoms of something, flu or symptoms, right? And a long time ago, we were told that if you have COVID-19, you'll die, and it's deadly, and everything must stop because you have it, and you need to isolate, and you need to stay away from people, and all that stuff, right? So I have these symptoms, and I had this old test laying around. From the beginning of the pandemic. I was going to save it because it was fascinating to have, but now we're gonna know, right? So what's the outcome of this thing, right? If I don't have COVID, what the fuck do I have? If this thing is negative, let's look at the possibilities. If this thing comes up negative, I need some drink. If this test comes back negative, right? Then what? Right? Then I don't have COVID. I have something else, right? But why are my symptoms so reminiscent of COVID and flu are indistinguishable? Is that what you're telling me, right? How did I get sick? I suspect it was medical intervention. That's what I suspect it was. I don't see any other way as to. Let's vote. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Thank you very much for Weevil Girl for doing that. Do we vote on whether we think he has COVID? Marcus, 1, has COVID. 2, it's something else. 3, he has COVID but tests negative. 4, false positive. All right. I got to vote then. I'm not gonna look at the result. It's starting to happen, but I'm not looking at it. He has COVID but tests negative. False positive. Marcus has COVID. I say I gotta go with. I gotta go. It's going to be negative. I don't think it's going to be false negative. I think it's just negative. Straight up negative. I don't have it. All right. So I don't see a number for that one, Weevil Girl. 2, Marcus has COVID. 1, Marcus has COVID. 2, it's something else. 2, I guess 2. Let's say, I'll say 2. It's something else, and it has nothing to do with COVID. Vinny says 666. I'm going to say 1, right? What else? My test was done in 3 minutes. Mad Cow Mark says his was done in 3 minutes. Well, I don't have the luxury of you, man, Mad Cow Mark. I'm not as cool as you. This one says 15, so we'll wait it out. We got 10 more minutes to chill, man. We're killing 10 minutes. So the markets are, stock futures rise as eyes turn to this week's event. The Federal Reserve is going to reveal if they're going to jack up the interest rate again this week. It's likely that they will not, but they're not going to take another interest rate hike off the table for this year. Apple earnings. If Apple misses or doesn't meet the expectation on the AI side, markets are going to tank. It looks like the markets are pricing in a little positivity this morning. So Apple's big, right? So the first 5 minutes were up. It looks like people are buying. Get this out of the way, man. So yeah, I do feel sick. I got to be honest with you. It's hard to. I'm a little sweaty. It's real. I'm really sick today, and you got to take care of yourself. And I do that. See, that's the fucked up part of this, man. The most fucked up part of getting sick is that upon further investigation, it's not because I went outside with my hair wet, or I forgot to put my coat on, or I got a chill, or some other mythical bullshit. It's direct transmission, right? A fucking two fucking people put their hands in your mouth, and one of them says, "Oh, I'm so sick," right? And then all of a sudden you're sick. So that's the reality. That's the motherfucking reality of it. Mad Cow Mark says the test will say yes. How's it going to say yes? We don't know yet. Let's see what we got. Any result yet? It looks like the C line. So far, it looks like the C line is happening. Let me read the result again. So we got to get this out of the way. All right. So the results. These are the results for the. I'll just put it on the record so you guys can. If you're watching this, you could slow it down and read it yourself, man. Because I'm fucking crazy here with this. All right. So test results. Test results. Positive results. A positive read. Results should not be read after 30 minutes. All right. So a false negative or positive result may occur if the test result is read before 15 minutes or after 30. All right. So we got another. It looks a bit like about 7 more minutes to go. Test results positive. A positive result must show both a C line and a T line. A positive result means that viral antigens were detected. Below are photos of actual positive tests. All right. It doesn't matter. I'm just reading it to you. So when you see the card, it makes sense. A negative, a result will show only a C line. A negative result means that viral antigens from COVID-19 were not detected and that the individual is presumed negative for COVID-19. All right. Invalid. If only the T. So there's a C and a T. If the C is there, then it's negative. If the T is there by itself, then it's invalid. It needs to have both. It needs to have both. Right? That's what it's saying, right? It's not hard to do. It's just hard to do a program. It's hard to talk and do it at the same time. It's not very complicated. So I got to tell you, so far, preliminary results are saying no result. It's giving me C so far. So far, I don't want to tip it over. I don't want to. I could show it to you, but I don't want to tip it over quite yet. I don't want to tip it over because I put liquid in there. I don't want it to spill out. But you could see so far. See the C on the left? Let's see if we can do this. I apologize for the guerrilla style of work here, but there you see it, right? That's pretty clear, right? So, COVID-19 test. These things have a hard time focusing. They don't focus, but you could see that the C line. I really do wish that would. Can we get to? There it is. Let's see. C. You see how it's C? The one on the left is C. There. C. See it? There it is. 15 minutes. The C and the T. It showed you for a hot minute. I could see it very clearly because it's not auto-focusing. But so far, I got to tell you, holy smokes, I don't have COVID-19. Did I do the test right? Yeah, I stuffed that shit way up my nose. Right, I had this shit all the way up my nose, right, and this is not. I didn't do this before. I didn't try it once before. You saw I had a sealed case. Now I'm doing all the instructions. I'm throwing all this shit away, right, because you don't need it anymore. And I have another kit. I'll do it again later, and I'll do it with the other test because, hey, what the fuck? It's already open, right? I gotta get and throw it out if I don't use it. All right, so here's the debris, the garbage, the medical waste in the pail. Goodbye. And the instructions in the box. All right, we got. It looks like three more minutes. Does the test have a use by date? No, it does not. I look for that. The test does not have an expiration date. The box has no date. I thank you. I looked it over and over, and there's no date. Right? We can't blame the test. No. Fuck that, man. No. The test was invalid, man. So you still got it, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. Looks like I'm negative. I don't have COVID. I was actually looking forward to it. I was actually looking forward to saying I got it. Right? I can't get it. I can't get it even if I want it. COVID's one of those things like you can't even get it if you want it. But I do feel sick. You know, it's unfortunate, and I have to go back to that dentist. What do I say to the dentist? You tell me what to say. Am I gonna look? I suspect, right, investigative journalist. I suspect that the dentist's hands, based on the dentist's statement that she was sick prior to sticking her hands in my mouth, and was out sick for a week, with the symptoms of whatever the fuck this is getting worse after a week. Sticking her hands in my mouth, and then suddenly a week later I'm sick. Right, so that's suspect number one. I have not been sick for 4 years. I have not had anything remotely like this kind of illness. Right, and this is not just for me. It's for you too. You know. Right? Am I dying? Do I feel like I'm dying? Right? Is it deadly? Do I feel like I'm deadly? No, I feel pretty. I feel. I have that phlegm thing. The cough is getting a little deeper, but I don't feel like I'm dying. I feel like, all right, look, if I was 80 and I had emphysema and diabetes and I was obese and my blood pressure was pounding, my heart was pounding out of my chest, and I wheeze when I walk, right? I would imagine that this would be a problem. But for a healthy individual whose ideal body weight is ideal body weight, who exercises, who eats right, drinks a lot of water, rests, right? Who can meditate, slow it down. I don't feel like I'm dying. This is not life-threatening, right? So instead of promoting a vaccine at this moment, shouldn't I be promoting my lifestyle? Right? No vaccine, never had one, never had a vaccine. Right? Never had a vaccine. And I don't say that because you should never have a vaccine. I'm saying it because I have never had a vaccine. Right? That is the fact. Right? No vaccine, no medication, no pills. I told you, the only pill I took was one Advil because I had a pounding headache. And that 3 days ago with a shot of espresso, and it was gone. So, yeah, man. Dentist is shedding on you, says Sean Kane. Yeah. Some salad, at least. Yeah, man. I don't know. I had a flu shot. I never had a flu shot. I've never taken a flu shot. I've never had a modern-day vaccine shot. I've never had any of those things. I ran the other way, right? And here I am. You could say, here's the thing, you could say, oh, Marcus, your immune system is fucked up because you didn't get the vaccine. I was like, no. There's precautions that you take, right? But if a dentist is sick and deliberately sticks their hand in your mouth, they are inoculating you with whatever they have. Right? That's the fact, right? So it's almost, how do you prevent yourself from deliberate inoculation? I don't know. I don't think you can, right? All right, so I think I'm ready to reveal this. All right, so here we go. Here's the results, right? We're 17 minutes in, and here is the result, right? So there it is. We did it right, and what do we got? What do we have here? We have a COVID test, and it looks like Marcus Conte is negative. COVID-19 test, we only have a C line. I see nothing at all. I see nothing at all in the T line. Nothing. Hold on. I'm holding it up to the light. I just want to make sure. Yeah, no, there's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing here. So there's the C and the T. All right. So according to the instructions, I just want to make a record of it. I would like to make a document. I would like to make a documented record. So here's the results of how it works, and there is my result. Right? So I am clearly the C. There's no T whatsoever, no faint T. So I guess I should be happy, right? Right? I should be happy. I don't have COVID-19, according to this fucking test here. So I got something else, man. I got the flu, right? But why? If I went in coughing, I should go to a doctor now and say, "Oh, doctor, what do I do? I'm so fucking sick. I don't know what to do. Please help me. Please help me. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I don't feel good. My head hurts. Help me." Right? You go into the doctor like that, and what does he do? He gives you a shot, man. He tells you, give you a shot. Yeah, so results are negative, man. The results are negative. Well, I hope that was a fun show, right? I thought it was interesting. I learned something. I learned something about my own health. But I don't have COVID-19, right? Isn't that fascinating, right? I have all the symptoms, but I don't have COVID-19. It also, I mean, if you're a conspiracy theorist, you might speculate that these tests don't detect anything. Right? That what this test was designed to detect doesn't exist anymore. Right? You could say that. What I'm experiencing now is Jason Walsh says, "I'm so scared." You go in there, right? You go into the doctor's office and you fucking shit in your pants or something, right? You bring in some dog shit or something. "Doc, I shit my pants. I can't fucking. I'm so scared. I can't breathe. Doc, I can't breathe. I can't breathe." Right? You go in there like that, and they jack you up with something. They'll jack you up with one of these. They'll give you some without even doing. They'll give you Paxlovid. I remember one time, right? I had the flu, and I went in when I worked for the city because you're required to go to the doctor. And they gave me an antibiotic pill. I took one pill. I was so fucking sick after that pill that it felt like I was going to die. Right? Like the pill didn't give me any relief. It just made it worse. Really, really worse. Fast. Right? And I stopped. After the pill kind of wore off, I was, a day later, I was like back to where I was. So I seriously don't trust any of these people, man. I don't trust any of these people. So where am I, man? Where am I today? Where am I today? I'm sick. I don't have COVID-19, though I have all the symptoms of it. Do I have the flu? The deadly flu? Right? Or has it always been the same? Hasn't it always been the same? Hasn't COVID-19 always been the flu? Right? You're checking for something. Right? It's always been the flu. The flu is human. It's been around for a while. Did somebody create this variation of the flu? Probably. Do I feel like I'm going to die? No, I feel like I have the flu. I feel like I'm right on that edge of sick. And I'm able to function. I'm able to think and reason, right? Reasonably sure, right? My throat is very, very sexy down here. My singing voice has come out. So I don't have COVID, man. So, I mean, and to the people that wanted to see me die from COVID, some of my detractors, fucking sorry, man. Sorry, LARPers. I'm going to live. I live on, right? Not even COVID can stop this mother effer. Right? So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all for playing, right, and enjoying that with me, right? So negative. What's this all about? I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. Peace, everybody.